Hello, this is Kevin.
I'm Logan.
And we're from Krom Americas. Today we're going to take a look at Kromschröder's entry-level burner control unit known as the IFD.
So we've got two different versions of the IFD. There's the IFD 244 and the IFD 258. So the main difference between these two is the 258 gets you the ability to use a UV scanner and also use single electrode operation.
All right, what we've done here is we've connected one of our testing boards. This is what we use in our flame safety training. We've got an IFD 258 connected here, mostly because this is what we had in the lab. We could have just as easily used a 244 for this because it's just a single burner with a flame rod, so it's pretty simple. Logan's going to demonstrate the use of the 258 or the IFD with the board.
All right, let's take a look at how the IFD operates. So I'm going to energize our testing board here. See, we got power to the unit. Right now it's off, so we need to tap our power button here. The other button here is our reset button if we were to have any faults or anything, which we'll get into in a little bit. So let's go over our connections we've got. So we've got our connection to the ignition transformer. These are our connections to our flame rod right here. We've got all our power here going into the controller. This is our switch that we are using to enable the safety and the startup signal. And then here, lastly, is our connection to the pilot valve. So let's give it some fuel. And right now we're in 0, 0, which is standby. You're gonna see it go through 1, 2, and then 4. And I'll go over what each of those mean. So at 1, we're making sure the controller's okay. When it goes to 2, it's gonna try and light. And once the flame rod gets that signal back to the controller, we go to 4 and it locks in. It realizes we are safely operating. So right now, this is a perfect startup. It's gonna run until we run out of gas. So if we remove our safety and startup signal, you'll see everything shuts down. We go back to 0, 0. So let's start it up again, and then I'm going to starve it of gas, and you'll see it do a fault lockout. So our flame lit. I'm gonna let it prove and move to 4. Let's take away the gas. So it realized we don't have a flame signal anymore, so it locked out, so that you're not spewing gas into your furnace or whatever. One more thing we wanted to go over that is universal between the IFD 244 and 258 is there is a couple things under here. We've got a little switch right here that can be toggled. Whoop. So in the right position, if there's a fault, it's going to immediately lock out. If it's in the left position, you can see the little 1 there. That'll allow it to try and restart. If it's made it to stage 4, where it's proved the flame and it goes out, it will try again if the flame were to go out. So over here, we've got a little dial. You put a flathead in from 2 to 20, and that is your flame signal milliamp cutoff threshold. So if you need it to be more or less sensitive, you can dial that in right here. So that is the IFD in a nutshell.
For questions on the IFD or any other Kromschröder products,
please feel free to reach out at support@kromamericas.com.
thanks for watching.